honestly the world's biggest happy fanboy. The way that he cheers for happy even before the heroes are out of the altar. Even when happy does something completely trivial, like killing a grunt that has 100 HP left with death coil, Neo goes crazy. Happy, what a god! What a god! What a god! Fuck silver linings. Happy is such a god. Silver linings are for nerds. slowly into the silent night, an endless fall, like cuts from 1,000 knives.
Hey, I just simply ignore this countdown. Hello and welcome everybody. This is the evening entertainment. It is sharply 7 p.m. Central European time. I hope you had a good Monday afternoon with Mr. Remo Demo and the All the Randoms tournament, where I have to look up who won. That is a good question. Because I was outside today a lot. And it was Blade Games, so I wouldn't watch it anyway. But I'm still interested to see if that's an issue for the playoffs or not. Dice won! Nice dice! Super nice dice. Let's go, dice. Ah, the Mighty Bull. The Mighty Bull did it. Freaking awesome. I feel like Orc and TC. That is a very underrated combo. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, cool. That's very good. That makes me happy. Also seeing Yumiko go through. Moon eliminated first round. That's quite something, eh? That's quite something. Today is the start of Neo time. From here on out, Remo's on vacation for 2.5 weeks, more or less. I should update that command. Set Remo on vacation till the end of September. Some say, wake me up when September ends. I'll just be awake till September ends. It's gonna be 3 weeks more or less of non-stop casting. And it seems like this gonna be exhausting. It's gonna be a lot. So yeah, that's the flight plan, everybody. Afternoon will be M Cup, B Cup, show matches, whatever comes up in the Asian region, always starting at 1 p.m. Evening hours look fire because we got the Fountain of Mana League, and that's what we're gonna do here. The Fountain of Mana League, everybody, is back. The 10th season, the best community league there is, and probably there ever will be, if we're honest. And I played already. You saw my debut match on Wednesday, and I owned. I got my 2-0 against Vesti. It was a fierce opponent, but I made it work. So I can't show you the other groups because that would give us spoilers for the replays that we're watching today, but I can show you the most important group of them all. And I mean, just look at this. This is all you need to know. Neo up top, Sparta in the dirt, down at the bottom where he belongs. This week I got 2 matches, one against the Zergling, aka Ballon Skipper, aka Kandet Panares Manden, aka Ding Dong Dang Ding Dong. So I'm playing against the sub of ours. And I don't know. Should I hold back to make sure that he stays a sub? How does this guy have 4 nicknames? That's extreme. Won't help him though. I'm gonna crush him. I am the favorite against Sparta. I am the favorite against Pain. I don't know about Templar Phoenix. Ding dong, ding dang dong. Medroso. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, Fountain of Mana is going to be the evening entertainment, everybody, as long as we keep getting replays. Because I don't want to show you the results of the other groups, but I can tell you, we have, for example, Sonic, Dice, Jens, Aspect Cheek, Seiso, Teko, and the Edo Boy. We got Sharky, Quberte, Poncho, Blast, MisterWinner, and then probably again my favorite group is Group C with Northrokar, Peten, Big Murphy, BSK, Ina, and my favorite undead in Finrod. So those are the groups that we'll probably focus on. And hopefully get a lot of good games. Today, the start of the coverage. Light-hearted, loosey-goosey commentary. And that's what we're going to do. Oh, All 3 Champions has an update. I don't even need All 3 Champions. I just need replays. Yeah, we did a little bit of replay cast yesterday, and that was fire! If you haven't seen the replays of yesterday, god damn it. Those were good. A bit of all the randoms, a bit of 40 Labby. Just a good time. Yesterday's cast was fine. Very, very, very fine. So, without further ado, give you some action. I'm going into my replay folder and we got Division 2. Division 2. Quberte versus MisterWinner. Quberte, of course, a caster colleague of ours. Multi-race player. Main race is undead, but he can play it all against the legend that is MisterWinner. Did I ruin my beard? What's happening? Fine. Again, I fucked it up here again. Unbelievable. Ja, ist ja gut! Spamming here. Yeah, in the history of Back to Warcraft, we didn't do too many replay casts, actually, which is crazy. But it feels like it's the proper time to do some replay casts, especially when we can shine a light onto the Fountain of Mana League, which is so great and so wholesome. And such a nice initiative. So, I can confirm. I thought they played WC3, not Division 2. That's the appropriate humor level here, Furzbringer. Appreciate that. MisterWinner, of course, absolute rifle caster, push a legend. But he also an innovator of the Knights Griffins gyro play that we see on the pro level. So, Russia versus Scotland is Quberte, the Highlander. We'll see about that. He'll probably come in the chat at some point and say, "Oh, why are you casting my games?" We don't care. The replays are freely available for everyone to cast. And here we go. What the heck is that madman doing? What? Why? That is the beauty
Job's done.
of amateur Warcraft. You can see some weird stuff. And it looks like we're in for some weird stuff with the Necropolis. Okay. Teach me, senpai.
Ready to work.
MisterWinner with the one. This is already indicator for one base, I guess. Going in with Militia Creep.
Ready for action.
So that's first blood drawn by the legend that is MisterWinner. Of course, very frequent guest in our weekly cups. And he's playing DK, and he's playing 2 goals. Oh, Quberte reads it perfectly. He's attacking the lab. Oh my, this could be a slaughter right here. Gets vision on the high ground. Water Elemental. Yep, that's a lot of XP. Boink, boink. The creeps are still active with all their piercing damage, and that Frostmourne hungers. Oh my, that's a double whammy. Quberte.
Ready for action.
Ruthless aggression. Ouch. Oh my god. He wants to save the mana for the coil.
Ready to work.
But there it is. And now he could use a Rod of Necromancy if he wants to. Oh my god, he's slaughtering him. He's completely annihilating him, bro.
Ready for action.
Have some mercy. This is a legend you're
Ready
facing.
to work.
This is the man with the best chicken dance in all of Warcraft. And you just do things to him that are unspeakable.
Our forces are under attack.
MisterWinner needs a hug. Someone
Ready for action.
comfort this man. Oh, you were not getting the last hit here. Allows MisterWinner level 2. The blocks are so sweet. Quberte.
Forces are under attack.
What a god. MisterWinner with some multitasking. I like it. But that was an invite for the coil. Oh, man. That's level 1.9 from Raz. And MisterWinner's items. What did this man do to deserve these items? Boots of Keltalas and slippers. Are you kidding me? Those are the absolute worst.
Our forces are under
This is so
attack.
funny, by the way. To have this Necropolis here. Bro, you're not playing StarCraft. I know you play a lot of RTS, Quberte, but you don't have to spread the blight. Oh, the base is open though. He sees an opportunity to go for the shop. F capitalism! I knew you're such a hypocrite saying that on Twitch, where which is owned by Amazon. You know that, right? The Twitch is owned by Amazon, right? Bezos. Yes, I know that. Ooh, this will be rough. This will be a rough recovery. Quberte usually a Tet Fiend enjoyer, as every good undead is. If you see an undead that doesn't love playing Tet Fiends,
Forces are under attack.
just delete them from your life.
Job done.
This is the proper way of playing.
Upgrade complete.
Respectable that MisterWinner made it up to level 3. Oh, nice deny here as well. Feels like MisterWinner needed some time off, and that creep check there was just gnarly. This Archmage has a black horse, by the way. I never noticed. Is that supposed to be that way? Not sure. Or is that a shader? I feel something's off. Anyway. So far, Quberte is playing with DK, skeletons, and 2 ghouls.
Upgrade complete.
Are there Night Elf players? There's always Night Elf players. Night Elf players are unfortunately everywhere in masses. You will never have a tournament where you think, oh, this tournament could need more Night Elf players.
Job done.
I think the horse is RNG sometimes. Most of the time you don't notice because you don't zoom in. Are you sure? No, I think this is a general issue. Look at the footmen. They're also rather black. They're supposed to be like... not black. It's like a dark gray.
Job done.
They're supposed to be like silverish, right? I think that's a shader issue.
All right.
Ah, I forgot the fiend sounds. Damn it. You know, it's all so pretty. This classic HD is so pretty. Get the shadows and everything is like a bit higher res. And then you hear the fiend sounds and you're like, okay, oh yeah, I know why. Yeah. And another creep check. Dude, someone check him, PC. Quberte is the nicest guy, right? Like when he's appearing on broadcast. But I already figured out that behind the microphone sits a little devil. Especially when he's in like private voice calls and
Forces are under attack.
like Discord groups. On the battlefield, he's just ruthless. He's just mean. How can you do these things to MisterWinner after seeing the video of his chicken dance? I don't get it. But MisterWinner, a lot of people meme he only has his rifle push. That is false. For many years against Undead, he is playing one base, Knights, Gyros, Griffins. How to put that together, you ask? That is oftentimes the question.
Upgrade complete.
But he was like, I keep saying this, and it is still true. MisterWinner somewhat invented the current late game meta of human. It was refined with 2 bases and faster production and everything, but he came up with the army composition. This is an illusion, by the way. The replays don't show it.
I await your command.
Quberte in the meantime, creeping. Archmage packs quite a punch. I love that MisterWinner. You know, he's playing a very expensive tier 3
Our forces are
composition.
under attack.
He's playing it on 1 base, so everything is slow. And then he keeps the slippers and the boots of Kel'Thalas because he likes items more than gold. I respect that. Is it the most effective thing? Probably not. But there you go. Nice meat shield by Quberte and bone shield, basically. But we have the first knight. We're waiting for the first griffin. Did he build it already? Yes, there it is. Well, we do have web. Forlorn Ollie, thank you for the 2 months. Fiends saved web up. The only real threat is the Stormbolt and the knight. Solid focus fire up until now. Footmen disappear, and that coil. Goddamn Quberte. Look at him go. He's a beast. A Scottish beast. And that's a gyro for free. Whoops. Bit unfortunate rally point here, you gotta say. Okay, we have a heal ward. Well, undeads don't need heal wards because they got statues, but 3-3, close to 3. And MisterWinner needs to lick his wounds. Pretty impressive that MisterWinner is still in the game 10 minutes in. After this disastrous early game. This looks a little desperate already because it's not the ideal creep spot when the most damage you have is griffins. Heroes will make up for it though. It's still Warcraft after all. Mr. Northrakar, I have received your DM. I am thinking about it. But probably not today, but I saw. Quberte with the Banshee transition. I love that. When the biggest threat is Stormbolt, and we saw a little Holy Light usage there. Offensive as well. And of course, Griffins, you can't make sure that you always kill them. Going for Banshees is so wonderful. And he's just sharking around, man. One gyro after the next. We have no Destro up. In general, I feel like Quberte is not a player who likes to play Mass Destroyers. If push comes to shove, he'll maybe go for it. But he's the one who pushes pretty much the entire game. And finds a flute. That is lovely. Isn't this 10 times better than these wild ghoul games? What's your opinion on this? Are there people who find mass ghoul play aesthetic? Oh, Quberte will be supply blocked after this. Whoopsie. 3 knights, no possession.
Research complete.
And he can't morph a destroyer. Is MisterWinner with his years and years and years of experience gonna get a W? Oh. I love to watch Dreadlord mass schools. Okay, okay, I respect that. I just don't like the Crypt Lord mass ghouls anymore. Seen it too often. Back when we were watching Vortex games, there I had fun with the Crypt Lord. Solid scouting by MisterWinner, we gotta say. If you have a spare gyro, why not? Oh, MisterWinner with the second Griffin Aviary. I don't think I've ever seen him do that. It's also an illusion. Spending some mana on it, but with Brilliance Aura, what gives? And Quberte, similar to a famous German undead, has 0 issues sitting in the base when there's no creep camps on the map anymore. He got a Sinvul, he got a Seal Scroll. He can... And of course, MisterWinner will never, ever, 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 ever expand. So you don't have to shut that down. Neo, what do you think about the possible upcoming ghoul nerf? I spoke about this twice already, both times around 20 minutes. I am a fan. I do respect that there's risks, but in general, I think that is fair. With more time, could you possibly find something better? Yes. But I also think it's very justified. Why did Quberte build a far-off necropolis? I think the initial plan was to expand. And then with a necropolis you need less lumber and you can produce acolytes faster and they're closer to here. And then he saw that there's an opportunity to creepjack here, and he pulled his ghouls and attacked. Maybe one decision was made before the other, but the expansion was then gone because he had no lumber income. Maybe it was a reaction to pulling the 2 ghouls. So he pulled the 2 ghouls because he saw he can creepjack, and then didn't have the lumber for the ziggurat and built the necropolis. Why here? I don't know. But I guess that's more or less the thought process.
It's hammer time.
I opened a thread about that upcoming ghoul nerf today.
Job done.
And reading the responses made my eyes bleed. But hey, that subreddit needed some activity. It was definitely a post bait, post/rage bait thread. Okay, we're getting more active.
We had liftoff.
Both at around 70. Quberte wants to expand and just wants to sit on that expansion. Will MisterWinner at this stage of the game, when we're somewhat about to mine out, make the move for a second basis? Doesn't have the gold, really. Both on 2 attack upgrades, soon to be 3. This army is quite scary. MisterWinner still with the agility items. He really wants the additional bash, I guess. With the increased attack speed you get of agility items.
Research complete.
And he knows that there's banshees, right? Still, no mortars, no staffs. Like, no additional staffs. He has 1.
It's hammer time.
How many knights we got? 4. 4 and 5 griffins.
Job done.
Yep, that's go time. So the gyros have nothing to attack. Literally zilch. They're mostly web fodder.
Our forces are under attack.
The skeleton scouts the move out. I knew it. And yes, MisterWinner is not expanding. He's never expanding. He rather calls the boys to arrest Quberte. Ooh, those statues. Are they a bait? No. Full flank set up. Here we go, everybody. Who wins map 1 is the question. We got lots and lots of curse everywhere. Any possessions maybe? Fiends falling quickly. No possessions as far as I can see. Can he deal with MisterWinner's army? It looks like it. Will these griffins disappear? We have destroyers in the air now. By the way, Archmage nuked into oblivion. MisterWinner with the big info potion. As the staff was on cooldown, we start with the Fiend Micro. The Expo is up. The ghouls are still ravaging and support against the knights. All of them are cursed. As this entire day was a bit cursed for MisterWinner, whose army got deleted. Also courtesy of the heal ward that there was the entire time. Quberte with a lot of finesse in that fight. Just a good RTS gamer. And he was scouting for an expansion just to make sure that this is not the 1% of the game where MisterWinner might actually go for a second base.
Our gold mine is
And yeah, I think this is more or less the way to play this. Late game versus human. You gotta go Banshees. I think this is where very, very, very correct. This game, Quberte had a lot of time, something that you won't necessarily have in every pro game we see. But yeah. Where are the threats, I wonder? The knights are cursed, so 1/3 of their damage is gone. The griffins got nuked. The archmage is dead. Don't you tell me that fiend survives. My man Quberte. Bleeding a little bit, but that's about it. Level 5, and I think the winner is very, very clear, and it's not MisterWinner. We have no holy light anymore. Dwarf bites the dust.
our hero has fallen.
GG, go next. Yep, exactly. Boom, Quberte with a fantastic performance, especially that early game creepjack was monstrous. And from there on out, he looked like the winner. Didn't give it away anymore. Very nice, Quberte. Very, very, very nice. I am pleased with that strategy. I am pleased with that performance. I am very pleased with that creepjack. Man, I have rarely said so many nice things about Quberte. But he's just good. He's just that good. I can check the... Ooh, we might get a live game actually. Aspect versus Sheik are playing in like 50 minutes. More or less. Yeah, that's a good game, actually. I like it. I very much like it. Colorful focus show matches live. To be honest, I am personally a lot more interested in these games, as Fountain of Mana is not running all the time. And we will see Focus versus Colorful at some point. It's also really not one of my favorite matchups. So we'll stick with these guys. Will FFA continue? Yeah, Godfather said it in chat. He'll do something soon. So that is not abandoned. But Godfather is our matchmaker.
Ready to work.
And we need him for that. Alright. Colors are correct. Map 2. Quberte 1. MisterWinner 0. Let's. This is the least. This is what I hate the most about being a streamer. I just explained everything for FFA night. Next chat line, FFA today. What can I say about that? What can I say? You probably tuned in at the wrongest time, and it's not even your fault. But it grinds my gears. It does. Dude, this is just Quberte's standard build. What the hell? He's going Necropolis again. The fuck? Instead of the second Ziggurat, he's going second Necro. Ah, interesting. Grundle Punch, thank you for the prime. Mr. Zook, it's a pleasure. Nice to have you. I like the Necropolis, it's insurance. You can remake Acolytes during the tech if Archmage shows up to your base. I don't think MisterWinner is playing that way. So if it's like, it's not necessarily opponent specific. I'd be very surprised if MisterWinner is doing anything but farming.
Summoning is complete.
In general, I agree. I don't, like I would have to know how much of a delay that is with like tech and stuff. But it opens up more ghoul play in it.
Our forces are under attack.
Somewhat Tet Fiend. It's like 1-0 fiends, I guess. 4 ghouls into fiends. And then the ghouls are open to do exactly this. Oh, MisterWinner almost! Oh, that would have been such a big trap. Lucky Quberte. Yeah, and this is the big upside, I think. That he can harass while playing a fast tech build that's based on fiends. I think he even techs faster, but he also builds an additional ghoul. Oh, gets a kill. So usually Tet Fiends is single DK harass, maybe with 1 fiend. Quberte builds the second Necropolis to get 4 ghouls instead of 3. Still techs fast. Doesn't harass with the fiend, but delays the graveyard by a lot. and uses 3 of these
Forces are
ghouls.
under attack.
It's 6 ghouls though. And goes up to 7 ghouls. It's not, yeah, it's like... It's basically a fast tech ghoul opener then.
Our forces are under attack.
I think 1-0 does it with 4 ghouls. And Quberte transitions way later. Mr. Apeman! What? There was a short stream. I hope everything is fine. We are learning how the Scots destroy MisterWinner apparently. And see some new cool builds that I haven't seen before by Mr. Quberte. So yeah, this was a bit chaotic as we're like figuring things out on the fly. So it is technically a ghoul build with a fast fiend transition. That's what it is. That's what it is. No way MisterWinner was ready for this. He adjusted kind of nicely though. But oh no! MisterWinner's blacksmith is late. Oh no, it's not actually late, right? It's just his tier 3 tech thingy. Quberte is my uncle? Oh, we wish. He's too young to be an unk, actually. Does Quberte use the Wand of Negation? Does he have the resources for it? It would be... Oh, no coil with full mana. Not like this, Jack. Yeah, I think a little bit of an oversight to not go for Wand of Negation. But he also needed the Ziggurat. But he has the resources. Yeah, if you want to min-max, then sure, Wand of Negation. We shouldn't be too critical, though. But Jack is also a big backseater, so maybe with him we can. I call Quberte Jack because we're, like, buddies.
Summoning is complete.
And now we unfold our tier 3 on both sides.
Our forces are under attack. Summoning is complete.
Must feel good for a Tet Fiend player to finally have the first Fiend. It's actually quite similar to the 9th 10-minute Night Elf push.
Our forces are under attack.
Or Undead Night Elf push. Just, I don't think you push that much.
Upgrade complete.
I always like when amateur players are not just copying pro builds, but come up with things themselves.
Summoning is complete.
Bit slower this game. Especially the early. There was just no lab creep really. MisterWinner's level 3 push also rather meaningless. What's Quberte's MMR? I think he got 2200 with all 4 races. Roundabout, I think. No web yet. Super early temple.
I'm here, as always.
What does that even mean? I mean, she clearly wasn't there before. I started doing AM Rifle Sork Blood Mage. Is that an old common build? That very much depends on the matchup.
Summoning is complete.
It can surely work versus Night Elf. But you always want priest with that too. Priest are just so good. Yeah, especially versus Night Elf, it's good. Yeah, having the healing from priests is so good. And they're rather cheap, right? I mean, if you have the sanctums anyway, having healing can never hurt. Oh wow, what a sentence. How stupid. Yeah, oh, wisdom of the day. Having healing doesn't hurt you. Well, with Coil and Holy Light, that can be untrue. You know what I mean. It's slow damage though. Yes, that is correct. It's always a bit dependent on what you're playing against. I guess water elementals are the biggest source of damage for you for a long time.
Let my cry.
It's definitely a push. Like everything that involves rifles is a push strategy that you kind of want to execute at tier 2 before your opponent gets too high tier. Because you will probably be countered by Frenzy Ghouls, Bears, Tauren, etc. But it can be a fun combo. I usually rush when I get the Sork out. Yeah, that feels good. That's a good indicator. I think a problem oftentimes with newer Warcraft players, and definitely with me as well, people are afraid to push. As weird as it sounds. I don't want to say it's a flaw of Warcraft, but one has way too much fun leveling, farming, and pimping heroes. So I rarely push because I could just get one more item, one more level. Which of course you can't have in any other RTS because Warcraft 3 is the greatest RTS with heroes and items. Speaking of pushes, and hello Tekko, you wonderful soul. I get so mad in 2 and 2 when people creep forever and never attack. Yep, that's me. That's me. Well, DK very far up front. Whoopsie. A lot of emphasis on this one Banshee. Nasty Nova. Oh, snap. Can he get some pickups here? Yeah, I think that's the perfect eject by Jack.
Research complete.
You're right, mate. The problem with Warcraft 3 is it's too fun. There we go.
Summoning is complete.
Note that. Make a map where players can only push to get something. How do you want to accomplish that? No creeps? Dude, if you create a map with no creeps, I'm gonna hang you in-game. I only started 5 years ago and know exactly that I was the same. Like I never understood when to fight and when I'm strong. Yeah, a lot of people don't really get timings.
The sleeper awakes.
Research complete.
I talked with a custom campaign creator today about a lot of like Warcraft mechanics, and we were very much aligned in what makes Warcraft so great. And the one thing that we were raving about was upkeep. I will never understand why other RTSs don't have upkeep. It's freaking brilliant. It gives a penalty to the person that's ahead.
Let my
Is complete.
cries chill
It's a great comeback mechanic. It's not that hard to understand. And creating comeback mechanics in RTS is rather hard. Like usually when you're ahead, you can easily get further ahead. With upkeep? Not so much. That's a beast of a Mountain King, by the way.
The damned stand.
I feel like we have a very similar situation than in
my
game 1.
cries chill the living.
So now we chop trees for items and levels. Oh, Zukt! The Night Elves will be furious. Another back to Warcraft idea? That's Imba against Night Elves and just no, like, only supports undead. I mean, we all know they have the best lumber economy. Everybody knows that. Ghouls. It's Night Elf racism again. The MisterWinner push is coming. It's cute. It is exactly the same as game 1, by the way. Quberte expanding. Banshee's up. MisterWinner about to push. It's just a little bit earlier. And we don't have that many gyros. I love Griffin action. Well, this guy was spasming out a bit. MisterWinner. MisterWinner. Let's expand. With one worker. Classic. Oh, he can afford 2. Nice. This is taking forever. Ah, why? He power builds the tower instead of the expo. This is gold. This is gold. MisterWinner has his very own mind for the game, and I respect that.
Summoning is complete. The damned return.
Awesome. Well,
The damned
we got
stand
80-80 food. Quberte isn't fully saturating here, but now he is.
Our forces are under attack. Summoning is complete.
I think
Damn, stand
Quberte can
ready.
just out micro him again.
The damned return.
And I mean, MisterWinner's greatest asset
Stand ready.
is magic damage. And we have the anti-magic shell. That is per definition a counter. Even though it's not as strong as it once
Upgrade
was.
complete.
Because it got, quote unquote, nerfed into the ground. I swear I hate that sentence. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Trevor Koverko. $123.15. Did you mistype that? Holy shit, man. Trevor, what the heck did we do to deserve this much? Big dono. You legend. Big W indeed. Can't even trust my eyes. Yeah, 123. Dude, that is crazy. That is super crazy. Appreciate you a lot,
Research
Trevor.
complete.
Until today, I thought Trevor is a name for a frog, but I know it's also a name of a goat. Thank you. Let's go, let's go, let's go! We got the big fight. Dark Ranger with the coil in time. She's the only one without a consumable. Statue disappearing. Fiend disappearing. Where are the curses? I don't think I see too much of them. Dark Ranger 3, kinda nice. MisterWinner is paying a lot of attention to this Dark Ranger, and I'm not too sure if that's the right call. This was like 1,000 damage. That didn't mean much, to be honest. The Fiend micro is lovely, or I guess as good as it gets, but Quberte is struggling a lot more than before. Archmage also survived the fight a lot longer than before. Boink. Another statue down. Ah, it comes down to the heroes eventually. The Griffins will be free, I guess. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, was about to say we get an Archmage nuke. Why the heck does Quberte have so much mana? Was there a big mana potion or something? Because he did use a lot of coils, didn't he? Neck and neck fight, of course. Gyrocopters useless. Supply a bit misleading. Nice Holy Light to save that knight. Dark Ranger and Lich about to fall. No. Oh, one more Banshee. She has new anti-magic. If he reapplies the anti-magic properly, he should be ahead in this fight. Just with spells. Coil. That was so close, man. Same for the Holy Light. What a nice fight for the win of map 2. And now the Pally. Up for grabs. Do we have a spell? We have a Nova. Oh, he could have hit it. No, maybe it was on cooldown and I didn't see.
Cries chill the
Damn, this is a super nice end fight. Here's the nuke. Pally has no mana. That's it. That's gotta be it. No, the staff is ready. MisterWinner. And then he mismicros the Paladin. And dies. No, he walked into the corner. Also, the Griffin goes down now. Jesus, what a fight. Super entertaining. And now, of course, floodgates are open. He didn't even mine with max workers. Only 2 workers. Imagine how much more gold he would have had. And in low numbers, Fiend's Banshee statues better than Knights Griffins. What? 2 kills for MisterWinner. Let's not count him out just yet. He does have good damage with the Water Elemental. Severe lack of Wand of Negation on Quberte. Getting 2 big kills here though. Knight and Griffin down and Fiend saved. I feel like those moments after the messy start of the fight, when the Fiend micro comes in, this is where Quberte shines. Oh, MisterWinner, big distraction from a shade. Keck. Yeah, now we got level 5. And you know what that means. Coil Nova, game over soon. He's using Coil very defensively though, and I think that's the right call. Burrow wouldn't have done anything because the gyros reveal. But yeah, the web. Always Griffin's exposed to web, and that hurts, and the Lich is super duper close to 5. Level 3 Nova. MisterWinner put on a good fight though. Especially compared to game 1. Yeah, this is by far my favorite undead style. Except if you put Necros in the mix, that's even better. But here's level 5 and we pack a lot more punch now. MisterWinner still getting kills here, fascinatingly. Griffin's good unit. But yeah, we are probably moments away from the GG. MisterWinner, very well-mannered player. Boom! There we go. There it is. And we don't have a Stormbolt anymore, right? Maybe one if he survives long enough. Hail Mary for the DK, but the Lich has the stone. Exactly. Transfers it. And we are hunting dwarves again. Last time MisterWinner tapped out after the MK fell. Dude, Quberte has only the heroes left. That's ridiculous. Oh, big kill. And we're farming. Griffins give a lot of XP. Nice game. Super nice back and forth game. This is when Warcraft is the best. On even level with great fights. And that expo is toast. Can we do something about this match? We have mass teleport. If we need to eject. Mining? No mining. Very unfortunate for MisterWinner to end up after this fight on 16 supply. He doesn't even have gold to bring the MK back. Or did he queue him already? Ah, he did. You, Trevor, still looking at that dono. Can't believe it, man.
Under attack.
But yeah, without the altar, that's a bit of an issue. How fast can you break an undead building with 16 supply, I wonder? Quberte brought his acolytes to fight a little bit and to eat them for Nova. Divine Shield Paladin. Mass Teleport. Archmage says bye-bye after that TP and GG is called. Quberte wins both games here, man. A clean 2-0. Had to fight a lot harder for the second game than the first game. MisterWinner played surely better in game 2. But in the end, our friend Quberte takes the W here. Nice fights that was. That fight in the middle, peak Warcraft. Did I see Sharky vs. Blast? Absolutely. Keyword give, please. Yes. It's sad that he wasn't here. It's sad that he wasn't here. Pog, if you spoil anything, you get banned. You know that. So don't. Again, mate. Trevor, there was a 666 dono. Much love. Yeah, this is why Fountain of Mana is so cool, man. As I said many times, Warcraft is the best when it's played on even levels. And this league provides you with a playground with lots of even levels. I do have... How many games do I have? I don't want to do everything today. I do have Quberte MisterWinner. We did that. I got Sharky vs. Blast. I got Jens vs. Dice and Edo. I got a Techo game. And I got Peten vs. Finrod. You know, that Peten guy who beat Baron one day when Baron was like light years ahead. Couldn't even see him anymore. And then Peten did the comeback. You know that Baron from Jim King of the Hill? That video is up on our YouTube.
Da sind ja auch Welten dazwischen. Wo sind die gerade sportlich, auch vielleicht vom Mental her aufgestellt?
Hier! YouTube just randomly playing a video of mine. Unbelievable. What I am talking about is this very game. This very game right here. It only has 850 views. Big Murphy playing Peten now? Oh my god. Oh yeah, we had live games. True. Shit, we got Sheik and Aspect and Peten Big Murphy both live. What do we watch? Yeah, I mean, we can do the what if they patch this week? What if they patch this week? Ah, shit. I don't know what to do. 3 good series. Murphy, Sharky. Too much content. That's what happens, Soul, when there's no second stream covering Warcraft. Soul only did an hour. Or 1.5. We're swimming in content, Soul, and you're not here. Sharky. Live games, then Sharky Blast. Yeah, especially when it's 2-0, that's easily doable. Has both jumping back and forth like NFL Red Zone. I don't know what NFL Red Zone is, but I can't imagine it's like a Konferenzschaltung in German. Oh yeah, yeah. I was about to say, like, I'm German, I don't know anything about football, but it is kind of popular here too. Yeah, okay, so we wait for the live games. Only showing shots on goal. Yep. Ah, I see. Oh, that would be the dream. I thought about this, man. If we should remodel YouTube and do something like that. Summaries. Yang Fang with the gift sub to Sharky. Good, support the youth. I like it. Okay, we wait for the live games. We see if it's 2-0. Like, if the series don't last super long, and with that I mean over an hour each, we can do Sharky Blast after. You want the game name? I will join with Flow TV, Mr. Murphy. I wish you the bestest of luck. I hope you're not getting nervous, and I hope you don't lose liches to creeps. But I'm somewhat rooting for you. I also like Peten, but I met you many times, and I shared drinks with you. So as the non-biased caster I am, I will, of course, call it straight down the middle, but you know. Ah, no, don't spoil it. No. Mr. Murphy, let's get it. I see a lot of undead Discord people here. The most lovable bunch of people in all of Warcraft. You can basically take everything you know about the Night Elf Discord, flip it. That's the undead Discord. IZ, what's up? Stop killing the animals, IZ. Just stop it. Why are you murdering these animals? IZ is a 1200 MMR player roundabout, loves to tower push. We had a bit of a rivalry. And he caused an ultimate upset as a 1200 MMR player. He beat Ox, who was like 2200. Then in a league game, he killed Bullface. That's another animal. And he got a win over Hawk this Sunday in the Weekly Cup. Just murdering these animals. Ridiculous. Big Murphy versus 10. It's 2 Patens. I think this one's. Yep. There. What was the second live game? Aspect versus. Aspect versus. Sheik, I think. Ooh. Sheik, Aspect, and Edo are all up. God damn. So much content! But we go with Peten and Big Murphy first. Because we love Undead vs. Orc, and we see way too little of that. Sheik, Aspects, and I go. Yeah, I just read the chat, Edo. I just read the chat. I might join a couple of games with Flow TV. Otherwise, I do replay casts. I did not expect today to be so busy. But yeah, good luck. And, you know, Big Murphy games, oftentimes like a car crash. Oh my god, I was about to say hard to look at, but kind of fun. But it's not fun. Like, I think car crashes aren't fun. But you know what I mean. It's gonna be wild. That's what I can say. So this next game is like between 1800 and 1900 MMR. Mr. Murphy's 1900, huh? God damn, he doesn't look like that. Murphy games are awesome. That's what I want to say. Thank you, IZ. Sometimes you just have to say things the simple way. And who better than to simplify things for the audience than you? IZ was streaming Mech Warrior the other day with a couple of friends. And as friends are, they were bantering. And one of them said, as an insult, "Bro, shut the fuck up. You invented stupidity." And I thought that was a hilarious burn. I had a good laugh. It was a fun stream. Now, the 10 versus Big Murphy. Fountain of Mana League 10. Let's go. How does Undead versus Orc look on 1850 MMR? Because what you see between the happies and the lints of this world doesn't necessarily have to be true in lower MMR regions. And I dare you to use these games for balance wine. I'm gonna kick you in the balls. All of you. Do not F this up, Murph. Nah, Murph would never F things up. Never. Again, Mr. Murphy is a frequent visitor of the Rara lands. He also visited the Rara LAN that we did earlier this year. And on Friday night, he took me to the side. Slightly intoxicated we were. Neo, I love your streams, man. You know that, right? I'm with you for years. Great caster and all. I love the effort, everything. Awesome. But when I see you play, I want to rip my hair out. It's so atrocious. How can you watch so much Warcraft and be this bad? I want to coach you. Yada. Just insulting me the entire time, basically. Fair game. Next day, he plays the tournament game. We cast it. Game starts. He's going for the creep spot. And he's losing his lich to the creeps. Imagine the fun I had after the rant he gave me to the face a couple of hours earlier. It's a wonderful, wonderful moment. Justice served cold. We got Blade Master versus DK. Off we go. If you want to read some funny dumb, look at War 3 info bug reports. Oh, Pishna, I will. Oh, this sounds like a good recommendation. So, what do we got as builds? We got DK, Ghouls. That is the norm versus Orc. We got Blade Master with Windwalk. That is also very pro-esque. On lower levels, you will probably see a couple more Farseers. You might even see a bit more Mirror Image, especially on Last Refuge. On pro level, this revolves a lot about creepjacking, item stealing, harassing. We'll see. I'm very curious to see the fights on. Even brought Saron and Jokern back to chat. Aye, from what I've seen on Jokern's Twitter. I don't know if I want to read this. But let's see. Oh, Murph! He's getting kind of trapped! He's still blocking himself! But rightfully so. Okay, here we go. Both heroes low. He freed himself. That was a good chunk of HP shaved off. And nice to find a crystal wall against the blade, I guess. Grant's fast tag. Oh, what an invite. It's no wall off. Chop. He was hungry for that level 2. Very, very hungry. This actually could just continue. He has no staff, wants to play it safe, knows that there's a crystal ball. Better safe than sorry. Murphy, not afraid of this though. Peten has some nice timings. Or was that revealed? He wasn't sure, right? I think he was revealed here, then went into Windwalk, then moved back. The other way would have been better. First Windwalk, then in there. And now he has no mana anymore. Nice read by Murphy that there was an attempted block. So far bad.
A player's forces are under attack.
Blade Master a bit unlucky with items. That's oftentimes the issue with Blade Masters. Rarely on Last Refuge, to be fair, but not having claws, gloves, circlets. Is not ideal. So we go Lich second. Wonder if he goes Frost Armor. I think Frost Armor adds a lot of safety. But do you really need that at this point? I don't know. Tier 3. No Mass Wyvern. Good for us. Mass Wyvern should be incredibly effective on this level, I'd say. We can say that this is no streamlined creep routes. I like that Murphy was retreating when the Shadow Hunter is coming. Pretty much the perfect timing for a retreat. He was hurt. He would have died to Hex 100%. Oh. Oh. Hey, I just praised you. No, 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 no. I just praised you. Almost a bait. But then not 100% sure, maybe. No, 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 no! Yep, that's what happens if you fight a Blade Master in the mid-game. Note to self, never praise Big Murphy before the map is over. He had a teepee. Oh no. You know what would have helped? Frost Armor. He was trying to get the coil. Yeah, maybe he wants to be like the Pog moves. He got it? Oh, he did! Oh, snap! Ito, professional observer. Okay, okay. He got it. SH got, yeah, exactly. SH had 0 XP. Eventually, he trades it for the DK and his opponent gets a big mana, so you can definitely question if it was worth it. But, play of the game goes to Mr. Murphy. He will probably die in the spotlight, though. Ouch. 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 Oh. Ah, he will be so mean. Nice save. Mr. Murphy, you still got all the chances in the world. Blade Master is not over level just yet. Damn, I really should have seen that snipe. That was a good snipe. So now we get a little power shift. As the Orb is up, as the Dark Ranger is here, and we don't have Berserkers yet. This is, in a weird way, a very, very good Murphy moment. Gets level 3 as well, gets revenge for the stolen consumable on the right-hand side. Nasty timing. But Peten isn't done here. Not having Frost Armor hurts so bad. Yeah, and now we got a timing for Peten again, as we got the TC, as we got the Berserkers. A little too aggressive with lots of skeletons. And now we just rumble. Absolute slugfest. Shadow Hunter down, Dark Ranger down. Blade Master is still going crazy. He has no mana for that Frost Armor after he TP, invul, something. He doesn't have to fear Hex, so he can stay maybe a little bit if he keeps his Lich safe. Coil, 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 coil. He wants that TC so bad. He can block with the Skelly, no problem. Yep, exactly, bro. Mr. Murphy is flexing. He might not have the biceps of an Edo boy, but what he has, he's flexing right now. Both players lost like everything. Fascinating game. I knew exactly that this would be this kind of game. There's still every chance for everyone. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Lucky that there's no crit. You can say about Murphy what you want, but he's never shy of a fight. More production, upgrades, nice. Ooh, P10 goes for spikes, love it. And Wyvern, also love it. And there's 3 anti-air units. With Destroyer, Lich, Dark Ranger. Gonna have silence soon. One of these rings should definitely go to the TC. Literally just a try-hero battle. Yes! It's the international tournament right now, right? So, how fitting. I didn't include the grid because it contains a lot of spoilers for the replay cast I wanted to do. But you can find Fountain of Mana on Liquipedia if you want to spoil yourself. Unholy Aura. Unlucky Murph. This game can still go into every direction. What a banger matchup this is, man. I feel like this matchup, everybody is complaining about it. Both sides complain about it on the top level. Both sides complain about it on the lower level. And we see it way too little. And I just sit here and relax and enjoy. Lucky to save that statue. Really? You see the orc army coming and pull the creeps? Well, let's go then. Destro gone in a second. Untouchable destroyer, wyvern more or less. So the air belongs to the orc. The ground, well, there's ghouls, so it should belong to the undead. And no level 3. That hurts bad. Good invul potions on both sides, on both heroes. Coil in time. Range heroes take care of the wyvern. We have very limited coils remaining. That worries me a little. A lot of damage on that blade. Also an invul. It's good, so just disappearing in seconds. Destroyer back at a very nice timing. Don't you tell me that Shadowhunter's around. Locked in. SH dead. Dark Ranger dies again, but it's a 2-for-1. Oh wait, it was basically same levels. Well, tier 2 was tier 3 hero trade, I mean. And again, they just lose everything. Or, to put that in a more positive light, they kill everything. Oh, Frost Armor! That stomped just a second too late. But I'm a bit worried about that Murphy guy. TC3. Can P10 rebuild? He has 600 gold. Both have 600 gold. Full focus on the fight, not on the macro.
Players' forces are under attack.
Well, at least he got enough money for a potion. And as we've seen in all the randoms game modes here, TC packs quite a punch. on higher levels. So don't underestimate him. That's a bit of a freebie. Okay, we rebuild. Heroes back. We rebuild army to 50. Both clearly have the resource for it. And Mr. Murphy gets the red spot. Be careful here. I've been there. These shockwaves are, for some reason, 3 times as strong as the regular shockwave, I feel like. But Peten reads it well.
Players' forces are under attack.
Oh, that statue wasn't morphed. Tiny, tiny armies. It's all about heroes. This matchup has always been all about heroes. But the orc heroes are better on high level than the undead heroes. So I feel like Murphy has to make a move. Big Murph needs a big move. Oh, love that shade.
Forces are under attack.
Nice attention on the Destro. Then on the statue, pretty much exactly as you're supposed to do it. Now there's no region in the fight for Murphy, and there is not much mana either. But this is like, this only tri-hero, right? Yep. 1 Wyvern, 3 heroes. That's all that Peten got. And I think Murphy is about to close this out. But against crit, you never know. Finally level 3 SA. Took him 17 minutes. Despite all these kills everywhere. 17 minutes. Now Peten should know that there is a shade. This is only game 1, everybody. We get more of this! Oh yes, please! Knowing Mr. Murphy, he got 3 noise complaints from his neighbors during this game. Don't tell me he steals that for level 5. Oh, there was a bit of an opportunity here, but he had no windwalk anymore. And he gets rewarded. When it takes 2 fights for a rat spot, then you deserve the brilliance aura. Oh my god. A hex preventing the coil would be the kill here. TC somewhat surrounded, but fights his way out. He wants that cow so bad. Still no ring on the 2nd and 3rd hero. Gargoyles now. Ooh, he has no armor upgrades. That's a bit risky. But might work. Might just work. DK Invo Potion. What about the TCs? Oh, there's a coil. I really like the Blade Master play here. And he got level 5 now. Oh my god, is it happening? Is Peten doing it? With heroes alone? I mean, Wyvern, of course. I guess so! You have a coil? No. 10 seconds. Mana Bong is helping. Coil up. But he's above the threshold. Jesus. Classic 19-minute grunt. What a game. Next step to an expo done. Orc has to invest a lot into consumables now to get the mana back up. And that's of course have the statues, but you gotta use them too. He wants the heroes now. Invo Potion on Murphy. That's why he was diving for that shop so big. No coil. Heroes must fall now. Not looking good for Murph. Peten and the Blade Master, man. They're taking over. And I gotta say, this unpunished long distance mining is getting him further and further ahead. Look at that. With how close this game is, this makes a bit of a difference. Oh, Ankh. Guys, in a game like this, is Ankh just the best item? The Ankh might save the game. But the long distance mining, slowly but steady, was able to afford the tiny. And now Murphy is under pressure. Oh, he's under so much pressure. P10 is a freaking fighter, man. Never giving up. Probably get Dark Ritual now. Yep. With spikes level 2, ghouls can't do too much. About this expo. Counter expanding the smarter choice? Or just all in? Counter expo. Okay. We get an encore! The Bat Riders will be problematic, by the way. Big time.
Town is under siege.
Oh, nuke, 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 nuke the bat, nuke the bat, nuke the bat. Nicely done. Guard gets ensnared though. Can he take care of the wyvern? Dude, if he kills this one wyvern, that should be his fight. He's fighting with Gargs in tower range though. That is atrocious. Why is he taking that fight when he's expanding himself? Nice storm to prevent the coil. Blade Master is going batshit crazy, man. Oh, the bat detonates before the coil arrives. Oh my god, Murphy is losing everything. Hex! Lovely! Oh my god! She dead! Murphy! No! He lost everything. How long for the expo? Expo up? Okay, he remembers the Ankh. That's nice. I don't think... Oh... P10 probably didn't check inventory. DK back. Do we have Coil Nova? No, we don't. Frost Armor too valuable. Holy shit, this back and forth. I think this was completely unnecessary to push into this. Like, fighting in tower range was absolutely unnecessary. 15 foot down. DK5 would be nice. No money for the Dark Ranger is bad, 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 bad. Womp, womp, womp. Oh man, I think either expand or all in or push. But not both? That was a hell of an entertaining game, man. And P10 brings it back from a big Murphy lead. Jesus. Absolute slaughter. The glory of the Fountain of Mana League on display right here. The perfect example of why Fountain of Mana League can be so awesome. It's Fountain of Mana. True, I wrote Fountain of Mana, right? Oops. Oops. Whatever. I truly did. Heart and soul of the community. Doesn't even know how to type the league name. There we go. Fixed. Fixed. Okay, what happened in the War 3 info bug report? Oh my god, what the hell? It's a bit hard to read because it's so small. Verdi went on a little bit of a rant. War 3 champions completely broken. I faced random race player. He got main race 5 out of 6 games. I guess he's a hacker. One game he dropped me. Account Yumiko. Okay. Yumiko hacker, the former pro. Happy is cheater 100%. Yeah, for sure. His second account is Moonsung Song. That's Sock, by the way. He hacks from that account as well. You can check race distribution. He always gets his main race. Okay, against Verdi, that's kind of true. We need Sherlock. Can this day get any worse? I don't know how they hack, but they only play their main race as you can see on the screen above. Moreover, one game I got dropped. If they have like 2700 with human, why do they pick random with 2200 and lose 20? Northstrocar went on an investigation. Nope. Got human, undead, undead, human, orc, night elf, undead. That looks completely normal. So they only hack against me. Classic. Classic. Amazing. Saron back. They will only be hacking against Verdi because he's very good. Yep. I hack my random versus him too. That's amazing. They only hack against me. Oh, Verdi. Class troll, man. Class troll. Top notch. Yeah, confirmed. Yumiko and Sok very much afraid of Verdi. So they hack the random function on War 3 Champions. Whew. That was a good laugh, Pishy. That was a good laugh. And a great bridge between game 1 and game 2 of Peten versus Big Murphy. God, I hope we get game 3. After what unfolded here in front of our eyes. Brilliant. Brilliant. And that's the best Polish player right now. Ay. Let's go. Good vibes here on a Monday evening, everybody. Some might say that's the final verdict. No, strong. Pishna, strong. Very strong. What MMR do I need for this league? Everybody can sign up. You get distributed into a league according to your MMR. And then you have an even playing field. Oh, man. Still looking at that big Trevor donation. That is freaking insane. For everybody who was late, we got a 123 euro donation by Trevor this evening. Which kind of befuddled me a little bit. You start against 1500 players though? Not in Fountain of Mana League, you fool! Kov, you're again talking shit! You only heard half the conversation? And you think you know better? Just because you're young, that doesn't mean we tolerate that you're dumb. We got a DK once again. Relax. Relax, Unk. Okay, bro. Okay. Root Neo's root only to people who I somewhat know. And who deserve it. And Koff is here for a long time, so he knows how to take it. And he deserves it. So it's a double whammy. We got a Fastia this time. Boo. But it is a... Yo, Young Fang with the gifts up to Rude Boys versus the world. Dude, I don't think people like Kov or Sharky even know what Rude Boys are. They have never heard of that. Yeah, the nasty pain of fighting against the Fastia harass on this MMR. Or on lower MMR. So oppressive. Mr. Murphy, break free of the shackles of the Fastia. You're rude, Unk? Yeah, then tell me what a rude boy is without using ChatGPT or Google. Mr. Murphy with his lovely surround. Come on, lock it in. You got the chance. Block and surround. Block and oh, he gets easily out-dribbled. But okay, one surround is good. Don't take away my ChatGPT. I know your generation can't do anything anymore without ChatGPT. No way that's closed! Keck! Terrain working against the orc. It's a 1-for-1 trade. I guess it doesn't really matter what the heroes are. We're just gonna brawl. These guys are not very interested in creeping. Young Fang with the gifts up to ChatGPT abuser. You're turning more and more into the new butt crumbs. I like it. Okay, so a lot of units died. Murphy gets some great XP. Hey, Matarazzi, what's up? Buongiorno.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, Murphy, don't run into a Shadow Hunter. Or actually, with Fastia and without Chain Lightning, is there? He is already at half. Let's not risk it.
A player's forces are under attack.
So we kind of need 6 Headhunters, right? But will this just then be more ground-based and we fight ghouls with Chain Lightning? Murphy surrounds, dude. Murphy surrounds! Remember that he has a TP. Let's go! Did you see that Spartak got relegated 2 divisions in Creep Cap League? What? Was he so bad that he got relegated 2 divisions? From 4 to 6? How bad can you be? Young Fang with another gift sub. Easy aus Berlin. Amazing. Well, Sparta is in my Fountain of Mana group. It would be very embarrassing if I lose against him now. Oh, Murphy also with the Wand of Negation that I criticized about Quberte not having that. Nice. Murphy, I like what I see most of the time. What? What? Intruders! He's getting raided! What? Why? What did he do? What's this giant doing? He's so lost. Wait, is that on purpose? Oh my god, I swear I read 2 days ago that they should give orcs the possibility to burrow creep. And now I see them burrow creep. That can't be a coincidence. Piercing damage pretty good, by the way. Still not nerfed enough. Imagine this without the 10% nerf. Bro, what's going on? The creeps are owning. Murphy, you don't have to do anything. This orange cap is taking it. Reinforced defenses for the win. That is hilarious. There's a fight going on. I don't care. I want to see if the burrow survives against the creeps or not. I know Tetsta is complaining about the strength of Orc for a long time, but I didn't know they lose mano a mano to creeps. And now he got no lumber because he had to repair so much. And he lost peons. That's one of the greatest disasters that I've seen this year. He needs repair again. P10 wins against the creeps, everybody. Let's go. It only took 2 peons, 700 gold, and almost a burrow, but he got it done. Ay, 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 ay. This is hilarious tonight. Sent you a link for the post? Nice. Okay, I didn't see what happened between the armies. Oh no, he's going Tauren as well. He has no lumber and he's going Tauren. Okay, can Murphy do better than the orange camp next to the base? We'll see about that. Ghouls might need a lot of healing, but Dark Ranger is looking fine. Pulverize goes into nowhere. Oh, that's a nice cleanup. I think P10 is a bit shaken from what transpired in his base. The goddamn intruders.
A player's forces are under attack.
That's ridiculous. I hope someone clipped that. Yeah, headhunters, they are not having a nice longevity anymore, getting wrecked by the heroes. Same fate for the Farseer most likely. Tauren, very good against ghouls, fiends, etc. if they can connect. Mass Destroyers should of course beat them. And not having mana on the heroes will be a problem to them as well. And we're back to square one. We fight with mostly the heroes. Good healing though, and very good mana on the Destro. That's a sweet counter by Murphy. Good amount of destroyers, took care of the air units. And yeah, Peten was handicapped a little bit here, fighting for his life. It'd be so funny if one creep was left and gets the kill now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh. This was way too funny. Shadowhunter is out of the game. Wait, he's stuck. Without a TP. No, okay. Easy, Mr. Murphy. Easy. Don't panic.
A player's forces are under attack.
A little bit of healing would be nice as all statues were lost. Shadowhunter needs some healing. Everybody needs mana. But Murphy is looking good now. Murphy is looking good now after that nasty... Can we call it a creep jack? He got completely jacked by the creeps.
Player's forces are under attack.
And Peten is down to 3 heroes. He's been there before. But last time we had a Blade Master. This time we don't have a Blade Master. The fact that this game can make me laugh this hard after 23 years is just amazing. Oh, did he get it? Mr. Murphy with the steal, bro. No way. Ain't no way. And the Town Portal Forster as well. He's quite a sniper tonight. So happy Fountain of Mana is back. Hopefully I got the energy to cast way more of it. As you know, Remo's on vacation for like 3 weeks and I gotta do almost everything by myself. That will be an exhausting month, but it will be a fun month as well.
Player's forces are under attack.
Remo was here this afternoon. Yeah, now he's on vacation. We're gonna get a lot of destroyers. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. You need some white monster. I still got a lot of rogue. So that's fine. Except monster comes around and wants to sponsor me, of course. Then I will gladly switch. Or any other company. Gladly switch. Mr. Random Bad Gamer, that is very much appreciated. Unfortunately, your dedication wasn't enough to keep the sponsorship running. You don't know the song? I don't know the song. Which song?
Players' forces are
Anything will do. Thank you, Yang Feng. Dude, if there's a chance Murphy's losing this as well. He has no lumber. How can an undead have no lumber? White monster from the butcher sister. Nope. Oh, I am not aware. I am not aware. Orc with a shredder. Nice to see that. Yeah, he definitely suffered in lumber. Napaten, what are you doing now? Murphy, he has so many items already and he's still so rich. But. Nice to see that he goes for the second upgrade. That is, of course, expensive in lumber. So, good nuke. Yeah, he showed the bats way too early. Now he can just run away. Worms! Can we check if this is Edo playing? Do we have a grid anywhere? Yes, but this will spoil results. But since you ask, Zukt, for you, everything. They're a bit like Electric Callboy with hip-hop elements and the best lyrics. Oh man. That's... oh god, that sounds like really not my taste, but I will probably understand why other people enjoy it. There it is, Zukt. It's in the chat. I can't take it back anymore. It's in the chat. Dude, this inventory is giga stacked.
A player's forces are under attack.
Murphy needs a shredder. Ah, he's so low lumber because the third armor upgrade. I see. Three heal scrolls, 4 invul potions. I'm very, 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 very sure we go game 3. Mr. Murphy, he only has 4 what happened to that acolyte? How is he on 4 acolytes? How long is he on 4 acolytes? Okay, not for... Ah, Expo. I see. So Murphy is spending his lumber on anything but units. That's quite some bats. Third armor upgrade is done though. Oh, that Nova! Jesus! Hit them all! He still takes out most of the destroyers, huh? Really? I thought he'd need more. Well, he goes Frostworms now and ghouls. Just don't lose the heroes with the 4 invul potion you got. No. Nice dispel. Okay. Dude, he's playing with fire. He doesn't have to play with fire like this. He got an expo coming. He got 700 gold. He doesn't have to risk a thing. But he wants to. Sweet TP pass by P10. Okay. We're mining out in a minute. P10 needs to bring it back. Has basically to double his supply. Is up against 5-4-3 heroes. There's a worm coming. There's an expo up and running. Murphy cannot lose this. There's no way. It's always, by the way, this was the same last Fountain of Mana League season as well. The group with Big Murphy is always the most entertaining one. Dude, these heroes will melt. Is this P10 the legendary Baron Slayer? Hell yeah! He turned into the Murphy Slayer as well. Good snipe. There was a lot of resources for this expo. What MMR is this? Between 1800 and 1900.
Under siege.
Another expo. Oh boy. This is unwinnable. This unwinnable for P10. There's no way he makes it back. Bats are so expensive. Yeah, those weren't justified at all. These poor bats, man. They don't do shit against this. The sky is black. And so is the future for P10. Hey, Kilgrim, what's up?
A town is under siege.
It is over indeed. 1-1. The best news for us. We get game 3. Boom. Hilarious. Would Murphy have won this without the creeps? That is at least questionable. That is at least questionable. Nice to see so many familiar faces. Hey, Burn One, what's up? Okay. Murphy puts his name on the board. Okay, I got... Izzy sent me this. Oh, the Sparta incident? I heard Sparta was done dirty in Creep Camp League. Sparta was in League 4. Nice indicator here, Mr. Izzy. Well done. Sparta was in League 4. And then he got put into Group 6. That is ridiculous. That's so funny. That is so funny. Pommes Ruppel also in Group 6. Ay, ay, ay. And I'm in Group 3. Ooh, oh, this will be hard. Oh, I will suffer this season. Yo, suffer big time. But it's gonna be fun suffering. Yeah, Sparta belongs in Group 6. I think Helpstone did this right. Alrighty. Murphy versus Peten. Stardust is 1700. Yeah. Tarmok also around about 1700. There's a we still do the group drawing on Thursday. Wasn't Hambam like 1900? Lord was also like 1800 something. Creep Camp League will be fun. For us. And then Florentine in Group 6. Ridiculous. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the score is 1-1 here in the Fountain of Mana League. We got Peten versus Big Murphy, the decider. If you like what we do here, Grassroots Warcraft, check if you have a Prime sub lying around. We gladly take it. So you don't have to think anymore who to give your Prime sub to. Give it to us. We take them all. Do we get the Blade Master back? We get the Blade. Hell yeah. Is Murphy wearing his bathrobe? 1000%, Chris. Nice to see you, man. I feel like, you know, football players put on their jersey for the league games. Murphy puts on his bathrobe. With a little ceremony as well. Epic music playing. You know, monk choir maybe. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
A player's
Da
forces
da
are
da
under attack.
da da da. And then he starts gaming. That's Murphy's Law. Oh, Blade Master starts with a claw.
A player's forces are under attack.
Let's see. I gotta say, I feel like Peten will win this. Even though he is the lower MMR player. I don't know if the Undead Discord is still here supporting Murphy. Yeah, chat, we originally wanted to do only replay casts. I prepared some replays that were played over the last week. And then all of a sudden, turns out that there's 3 live games today. So we can go for some live games. And save the replays for later.
Player's forces are under
Pray that we don't get a patch this week. Because then the replays are corrupt. Mr. Murphy, brave, but taking care about Blade Masters here. I like it. Good precaution against the snipe. And XP wise, he's pulling ahead quite a bit. And again, I gotta say, by the way, I just say it real quiet so that nobody else hears it. The chatters in the evening, way, way, way better than the chatters in the afternoon. But don't tell them. Murphy level 3. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Tech almost the same time.
Player's forces are under
Clock is ticking for a big Shadow Hunter ambush. I feel like it's all lining up. Oh, what the hell, Murphy? What are you doing, bro? What is that? No, 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 no. This is one of the oh my god. Ay, 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 ay. That was ambitious, bro. Thankfully, it's nighttime, so you can heal.
a player's forces are under attack.
That was a choice, guys. That was a choice. But both players take a bath. Thankfully, Big Murphy brought his bathrobe. He'll need it now. And we try again. That's the most important thing. When you fail, stand up, try it again.
Town is under siege.
Nice save, Mr. Murphy. Oh, almost.
Forces are under attack.
He still didn't get it in the second. Oh shit, that hurts. It's so much wasted time. Oh no, 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 no. Crazy how Happy can do that camp first, losing no ghouls. Yeah, but can Happy stand in a bathrobe at Rara Land with 2 drinks in his hand and yell at me how bad I am? I don't think so. That's the specialty of Big Murphy. Foil. Oh yes, baby, from downtown. And can I have another? Nice. Dude, it feels like both games, players lose to creeps, but win against each other. So creeps OP. Nerf creeps. Zukt, if you're still here, our players need... Oh, that was nice. Our players need easier creep spots. First they attack the base, then they kill Murphy's army. Unfair. Summer Lordron is the weakest of them all. Ask Blizzard, not me. You know, just put some little nulls there. The level 1 ones, maybe. Can the creeps get more? Nah. I don't think so. Imagine a creep check here. Imagine. It's 3 kills right here for 1 Nova. But Murphy is busy punishing that ogre in the middle. So this is the 3rd different army composition, by the way, this game. We got Mass Wyvern, we got Gargs. Late is nicely stacked. Oh. Shadowhunter healed up. He's coming. Level 2 crit. Always see spikes of lower level players, man. I love that. I think it holds a lot of value. Peten probably, like, what is Peten thinking approaching this camp? Mostly gone. 2 still there. What the hell happened here? What's the Dark Ranger for against? Silence? Yes! Shadowhunter, super good spellcaster. TC's super good with his Stomp. And Orcs have no Dispel when they play like this. So, Dark Ranger is really good for creeping as well. Can be coiled, of course. And then Silence against the spellcasters when the fights are there. Oh, the scout by Murphy. Unfortunately, he's moving away from that spot and not towards that spot.
The player's forces are under attack.
Needs to update his Google Maps. Okay. 800 gold in structures invested by Peten. Can he win the fight still? One bat. No kills just yet, but they will now. Oh, very important call to keep the Destro alive. You need this Destro in the air. And Gargs, but another bad full mana destroyer gone. Oh, that hurts. That's so much damage just wasted. Blade Master is a bit occupied with the skeletons here. Man, this messy again. Exactly the way we need it. Destroyer must leave. There's no chance. Yeah, okay. Lich! Nice Hex! He had an Invo potion, but the Hex prevented it. Oh, snap. That's unfortunate. We're down to the heroes again. And it's 5 of them. But in the meantime, Peten got the expo that Murphy gently crept for him. We don't have enough gold for the revive. Oh, no. He needs way more gold. Dark Ranger is a rip. Peten plays it nice, man. Super risky always. But a little bit more stable than Murphy. But let's be honest, these games, all of them, could have gotten anyway. Either way. Always. How do you crack that expo now? That's so rough from this position for Murphy. Yeah, that ain't happening. That's too easy to read, buddy. That's way too easy to read. You don't fool the Baron Slayer like this. Oh, clutch. Okay. Any chance for Murphy? He needs like a hero kill now, I think. Shadowhunter has a mana potion, so he's well prepared. Blade Master has an invo potion, so he's well prepared. He does a good job keeping Wyvern numbers low, I feel. So it's not uber oppressive yet. But... No, the orb! No, no, no! He dropped the orb! Why do you drop... Oh, he wanted to pass it to the Lich or something? And now, oh my god. Minus armor. On top of the already super sick Orc hero focus. That's the best orb for an Orc, I think. No, Murphy. Dude, this guy ever tells me again that watching my games is horrible. How does it feel to fight with minus armor? Jesus! Oh, that expo is running. Guys, I think this is the end soon. I think this joyride and this entire series has been nothing but a joyride. Is over soon. I mean, it was a joyride for us. Not so sure if it was for the players. I can imagine both were furious for an hour straight. Let's make it a best of 101. Yeah, and paint them in white and black as Dalmatinas. That'd be great. Yeah, double orc orb. Double orc. Oh, and he doesn't even have the resources to rebuy it. Very generous Murphy. Okay, yeah, I guess it's the only chance. He can't attack the north, right? Trying to bunker up. $1,600 gold as well for Peten. He's enjoying this now. $230 crit. Yeah, no banshees either. This is nasty. There's no fun playing undead when the game state is like this. That's for sure. Must be hella fun for the orc though.
A player's forces are under attack.
Any other chance to close this out? To get or to bring this back, I guess. Lich Knot 3. Still no orb. Oh man. Oh man. If a unit is a critter, it has no armor, right? At all. So it doesn't matter. If a critter in Hex is Orb of Corruption or not? I don't know actually. Okay, good luck winning against an orc with a Blade Master level 3 and 4 and 3 other heroes with this inventory who has an Orb of Corruption. Yep. It's the domination at this point. Peten will win this. But both players put on a hell of a show. And I think this series is like the perfect display of why Fountain of Mana is so awesome. Because these games are just freaking wild and the weirdest things happen. All of a sudden an orc has an Orb of Corruption. All of a sudden creeps destroy an entire orc base. You know? Things happen. Creeps win 2 fights against an undead. Ugh, Hadoku, don't be so disgustingly elitist. This game is done. Can Orb of Corruption cause negative armor? Yes. Really good. And then it's extra damage. I don't know. Murphy may be on his 5th beer right now. Enjoying the ride. There we go. Mr. Murphy, it's been a pleasure casting your games. As always, it is so unpredictable. It's always a chaos, but it's always fun. Very, very, very nice series. Seriously, everything could have happened this series. If you tell me that at minute 15, all of a sudden, the orc has a mountain king and the undead is playing with the demon hunter, I'd say, yeah, it's a P10 Big Murphy series, of course. The orc sucked. The orb. Bro, this series was so wild. Why did you push on Last Refuge when your expo was coming up? I think that lost you game 1, no? I think you could have won game 1 if you don't push while your expo is building. Game 2, of course, massive domination with the help of the creeps. Mistakes. Okay. I thought maybe, you know, since you're obviously a better player than I am, I thought there might have been a reason behind it, so I'm asking, like, to seriously educate myself, but mistakes, okay. Dude, you gotta check what happened to Poten's base on Tidehunters. This is hilarious. It's so hilarious, man. He had very little lumber for good reason as the creeps were raiding his base. It was so good. It was so good. Oh, amazing series. Thought game 3 was over at Expo. Good thing is, all players make mistakes. Yeah, that was nasty. That was nasty. Oh, I thought when you walked the 4 ghouls into that creep camp and lost to the creeps twice. Ah, the fight. Okay. The fight that was, yeah. That was good. Oh my god, we got quite some good games here. It was like, we can meme about mistakes and all, right? And you know you take it, I know you take it on the chin, so it's all fair game. But I've been so entertained. It was such a joy casting this series. So good, man. So good. I was pogging out of my chair. Really good experience. Really good. Yeah. Have fun, man. Have fun. So we have quite some options. Finrod is playing Toms. That's also live. I think that's also a Fountain of Mana game. Finrod Toms. That's also a live game. It's also Undead Orc. I think I want to cast one more series. Darigas! My dude, thank you. I really want to see Sharky versus Blast. That would be a replay. But I love Finrod games. I want to cast one more. So Sharky versus Blast would be Human versus Night Elf. And Finrod versus Toms would be Undead versus Orc. What do you want to see? I have to get a drink real quick. I bought Coke Lemon. And I haven't tried it yet. I'm very curious. This looks so wrong. Coke flavors. I've never seen this before. Today I saw it. But just having this as a yellow bottle looks weird. Yeah, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up?
Sharky fan crew arrived. Hi Janj 4. Mac Eintor. Less than 3, less than 3, less than 3.
Hi, Junge 4. Oh, Bear, sweetheart, mate. Thank you. Winrod, Night of Human. Fine with any. Sharky. Sharky. Human Elf. Undead Orc. Alright, Sharky it is. It's totally not, so I don't have to update the overlay. Totally not. Eisy, your hate towards Radler is unreasonable, dude. Radler is one of the best things there ever was. Hot take. Beer doesn't taste good. Beer is only good if you mix it with something. Izzy just got a heart attack. Is Warden currently imba? No, not that we know of. Nope. Haven't heard of that. I mean, according to the Night Elves, which is like 50% of the population, she's always too weak. So maybe that screws the picture a little bit. WTF would you mix beer with? Sprite, for example. Very, very, very good. Weirdos also mix it with Coke. Not a fan of that. Tequila. No, Queevix, I'm not playing against you. No. I would rather chop my hands off and eat them as hot dogs than playing against you again. You nasty undead, you. So how's that Coke? Pretty much what one would expect for lemon Coke. It's not spectacular though. No, not spectacular. It's nice. But that's about it. Banana juice. Exactly, Vesti. Go get Knabe Cola or Malz and get them for Dach Inferno, or that would be a dream. Henno, we love Warcraft. We know that you love Warcraft. We got a German league. We love Knabe Malz and Knabe Cola. We'd love to tell the people how much we love it and why. Call me. My son mixed Coke with orange juice today and thought it was delicious. So Coke with Fanta is amazing. Lost without you? No, 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 no. No, no, no. With orange juice, man, that sounds a bit. Can I just say thank you, Neil, for everything you do for this game and for the community? Have a fantastic day, everybody. Thank you, Lado. That's very nice of you to say. You asked before, what was the best thing that happened to you today? I had a wonderful phone call with 2 good news. One definitely good news, the other very likely good news. So that was good. Some reason I can't remember what these news were. I tried to remember, but no, I must have forgotten what these news were. Of course, I would love to tell you, but I have just forgotten. Weird how memory works sometimes. Really odd. Beer and tequila? Yep, I said that as well. Like, goddamn, what's it called? What's it called? Beer and tequila. I'm dumb. Desperados, yes. Desperados, very good. With lime, nice. Very good. I like that. Wait. My game might have crashed. Oh, no. We're there. My replay folder is just Formula 10, Week 1, Div 2, Sharky Blast. Toby, you lovely, lovely soul. Are you in Hamburg this week, Toby? Gaboon! Thank you for the prime. No. Is being a father of 12 children keeping you too busy to go to the international? I heard Benny has free tickets. It's a debuff you have. You're welcome. You said you live close to Aurich. I did when I was, like, I grew up close to Aurich. Yes, I grew up in Wiesmoor. That's like, I don't know, 20 minutes, 15 minutes by car? 20 minutes by car? But yeah. East Frisia, baby. It's so funny, man. Okay, little how did Neo grow up story. I grew up in Wiesmoor. Very small town. Like, I don't know. They say 10,000 people, but never, that is never. Like, never. Once a year, we got a party in this village called Blütenfest, aka Flowerfest. And at the Flowerfest, we crown a flower queen. So basically, for decades, going back to like the 50s or something, every young woman could sign up, and then there's a little contest on a stage, and then people can vote who's the queen, whatever. Couple of years ago, they changed it. After decades, that also men can sign up and can become the Flower King. But they never won. They never won until yesterday. My little village has the first king. And I would die to know what the chat in the village is right now. Here it is. Oh, wait, that's the wrong browser. Here it is, everybody. The good old Ostfriesen Zeitung is reporting. They had a live block and all. He came, talked slang, and won. Henrik Brøers is the first Flower King of the city of Wiesmoor. Yada, yada, yada. They did an interview. They had a live ticker. They streamed on YouTube. They have an exclusive interview in the regional newspaper, dude. It's fantastic. I love everything. Yesterday when I was casting in the afternoon, I had the YouTube stream up to watch that live. Yeah. East Frisia, man. It's great. It's great. So shout out Henrik. All hail to the Flower King. When I was younger, I always wanted to be in that newspaper. Because Mio was in that newspaper. For, like, it blew people's mind that you can win money with esports. And he was, of course, the German Warcraft champion from Aurich. But I never made it. I never made it. But yeah. Ostfriesen Zeitung. Okay, that was a little story about my heritage, my upbringing, East Frisia, Flower Kings and all. Now it's time for some Warcraft again. We got another Fountain of Mana game. This is a replay cast. It is the game between Blast, who is a player from France. He got far in at Arara Land before. Made it into the playoffs, actually. So, very, very, very good Night Elf. And he's up against Sharky, who is a 16-year-old German talent playing the humans. So, let's see if the young German talent can do something against the veteran from France. MMR is clearly in favor of Blast, but I don't know how active he is. So we'll see. And will Sharky play standard or will he play some weird stuff? We'll also see. Will Sharky spoil something? We'll see. But I have a nice idea of how this game goes because Sharky wanted me to cast this. And he would probably not say that if he loses. Oh! Oh! Will the creeps attack? Oh my god! Oh snap! Okay. Calm down, everybody. Just a little hiccup. Everything's fine. Keeper by Blast. Might need a little bit more repair.
Ready to work.
So does that motivate you to just run across against the keeper? That would be a bit of self-harm.
Ready for action. Ready to work.
Keeper, nice to see.
Job's done.
So, we play this more or less safe with the tower.
Ready to
Too
work.
far?
This had better be worth it.
Oh, nasty annoying footman creep.
Ready for
Entangle first. Really? Expo creep and entangle first. It's not the hardest camp though.
forces are under attack.
Yeah, and this looks very aggressive with only militia creep, and off we go. Haven't seen Blast in a while. I really want to know what shape he is. He's probably already annoyed. Sacre bleu. As the trappers are not doing him a favor right now. Archers, of course, relatively fragile. And this is the young generation, right? They still got spirit. They want to attack, 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 and fight. Let's see if it's good for them. Or if they're a bit overeager. Oh, the block though. Oh, the block though. Nice. Archer kill, footman kill with Entangle, of course. You gotta get some kills. This water elemental should be denied. I'd be disappointing if it's not denied. Okay. This is also tolerable. This is really annoying. We do have double Ancient of War. We go Hunts. Wait a minute. The block again, dude. Sharky flexing, but doesn't lead to anything except lots of Moonwells. But a Keeper without mana and Moonwells without any juice is tricky. I feel like Sharky knows pretty much exactly what he's doing. Hunts against Mountain King, I really, really like. Hunts against Archmage, not so much. But in this case, the Archmage is under leveled, so maybe there's solid value to it. Wait. Can't block again. Not like this. It's nighttime. Blast, not afraid. Dropping some items. Should have stolen this. Oh, wait. Is it over? I guess he doesn't have a shop. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. No footman. No level. No shop. No healing. No mana. And he's up against mass hunts. That's suboptimal, I would say. But you know, it's a rifle strategy, so footmen don't count anyway.
Job's done.
And here comes the push. Tier 1 Hunt AP push. Oh, oh. What a disaster! Jesus Christ!
Our hero has fallen. Upgrade complete.
Winnable? Yeah, winnable. Looks good. Okay. Okay. Let's see about that. Dude, I think Blast would instantly uninstall if he loses this game. Yep. You know, it's really like, it hurts when you're in a bad situation, but if you're in a bad situation and then lose the few units you got, insult to injury is what they call it. That is a crazy one-sided game. And people say Keeper is trash. Why would they say that? Almost a surround, dude. I would have loved to see this into Shadow Melt. Nice saves by Blast. Always a bit tricky to heal up Hunts again. But I mean, in this game, there's no doubt. No doubt in anyone's mind who the winner is. And Blast also. No mercy. Nice little counters around here. But I think the counter surround is counter surrounded.
Locked and loaded. Our forces are under
And that
attack.
is GG. Quick one. Very, very quick one. That was a bit overambitious, I would say. And Blast takes the 1-0. Experience goes through. Ooh. I hope we get more game minutes than this. But keeper, eh? Keeper. See how easy it is to win games with a keeper? And then the Knight of Say this guy. I'm really annoyed, by the way, by the fact that every time the replay finishes, the game crashes. Not great. Anyway. Reverse sweep. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I believe in Joe Hendry. And Sharky, maybe. You know, I should really, for this tail of the tape kind of thing, because we have Blast here, right? Blast looking stellar in this player picture. Really good. We need a PNG of that shark that was with Katy Perry at the Super Bowl to use it as Sharky's user pick. Katy Perry shark. PNG. Yo! Wait, oh my god. I gotta do this. Wait, where's the download button? Can I download this? Yeah. Okay, I gotta do a little Photoshop here now for a second. Come on, start that freaking download. Oh, verify that you're human. What the f... I gotta do a capture. It's almost overwhelming. But I got it. Okay. Now I gotta find the file that I use for the player pictures. It's been a while since I used that. I think I know where it is. I gotta say, the color is really nice. The color is really nice. Player template PSD. Here we go. Man, I'm stalling hard for a little joke now. It's a bit too small, maybe. It's a baby shark, right? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It should be fine. Okay, save in Node CG bundle back to assets layers. He's dabbing, dude. Oh. Very nice, very nice. Okay, we had good fun. Sharky got aufs Maul, as we say, on Autumn Leaves. Let's see how things go on the next map. Next map is Twisted. And hopefully we get a bit of a longer game here on map number 2. Good fun here on the Monday evening. I didn't get enough lulz for this, to be honest. That deserved more lulz. But alright. What do we got now? Is it a Warden Blast? Are you sticking with the Keeper?
Your building is complete.
Yeah,
Your
that's
building
good.
is complete.
Nighty Darik, Guz. Okay, will we see this ultra aggression once again? It is a Warden. Let's
Your
go.
building is complete.
Ito already shaking in his boots. PTSD from seeing that Warden. Okay, we already got 3 farms. That seems a bit better. We're not going ultra aggressive.
I stand ready.
Okay, this seems a bit tamer than the
My
game
prey
before,
is
at least.
near.
Starting with the Merc camp and all. And on Twisted
stand
with these
ready.
positions. Usually on this level.
Your building
Always
is
go for
complete.
that. Shadow Priest, too powerful.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
And away we go.
Let the killing begin.
Did someone say Fommel? We say Fommel all the time, man. I barely say anything else than Fommel anymore now that Fommel has started. Hey May, what's up? So, Blast in a bit of trouble here. This rock golem went berserk. Oh, Sharky's here. No way! I didn't get it. Oh, that was crazy close. But it's Blink level 1 now. It's Blink level 1 and the Warden is hurt. Oh, that's so bad. And he finds a big mana and he would love to use it on the damage spells, but he only has the Blink. That is ridiculous. Sharky flexing with the blocks again. Pew! Good save by Blast as well. Man, that is some sweet micro on display here.
Your
To be
building is
fair, that
complete.
could have been... It's very bad for Blast. It could have been even worse. For example, if the Warden dies. What the hell, man? This series, I expected like 20, 30-minute bangers. And game 1 was basically over on level 1. And game 2 seems to be over on level 1 as well.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Blast is really trying. He really doesn't want to play game 3 against this rock rat that is Sharky. And there is a chance for Sharky to overcommit, but there was a potion. And of course, Sharky calculated this in. Ito, that's the hero you lost against. Doesn't seem strong to me. It's just running away and hiding the entire time. I don't know what you're talking about. Hunts are kinda saving the day, but he can only build 1 more, and then that's it. Oh, 1 gets level 2. Nice! Shadow Strike and kill. Ooh-hoo-hoo. That was hella close. Sharky, what's that macro, bro? 1200 gold?
Goddess, light my path.
Not like this. Macro police arresting you.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Let the killing
And now,
begin.
you'd love to have that Shadow Priest, huh? Oh, that's very unfortunate. Blast has a chance, man. He's still got the big mana. The Warden can, of course, accelerate now.
Our warriors have engaged the
It's
enemy.
too much League of Legends. For Sharky. You know, you can flex with the blocks and the hero action all you want, but never forget the foundation. Never forget where you're coming from. I love that Blast just refuses to tech. In both games. This might be his downfall this game. Okay, Sharky, build a big bank and spend it now. It's gonna be at 50 in no time. Farms finish pretty much perfectly. And in the end,
Your
it's only
building is
Hunt.
complete.
Strong power spike, of course. But Archmage is level 3. And Water Elementals 2
Research
are
finished.
really, 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 really good. But that Archmage has nothing. No staff, no potion, no TP, no boots, no HP! What the hell? Okay, Ido, I start to understand you. You should be afraid of a Warden.
Engaged the enemy.
She is running the show. But Sharky is rich. Sharky is rich. And with that, Blast sees that Archmage is a bit too strong for my hunts. And it's 1-1. Quite a series of disasters here, I gotta say. Both games. But I feel like Blast has to go for Blink, maybe? Otherwise, you're facing an Archmage who does get the last hit and the big mana and is level 2.5. Yeah, that was probably the only thing he could have done. I love Fountain of Mana League. So good. So good. Oh, Vesti sent the clip to Hanno. Nice. Yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Can't hurt. Can't hurt. More people should be like Vesti. Ah, I forgot I have to restart Warcraft after every replay. Yeah. Okay, last game of the day, everybody. I'm gonna do all the randoms tomorrow. Where Blade got eliminated, by the way. Boom! So good. Big fan of Dice that he kicked out Blade from that tournament. Well, while I restart, why don't you check out our sponsor of the month, that is operagx, everybody. You heard me quite a bit raving about operagx. Helps me every day with a built-in ad block, with a built-in VPN. Don't ask for what. You know a VPN is very good to have. Today, I figured out it has a built-in AI tool as well called Aria. And you don't have to go to any website. It's just built into the browser and can be on your sidebar. And then you can ask stuff and get stuff done without tapping into another tab. Super duper helpful. And it's all built in. I'm getting more and more convinced from operagx. Maybe you'll try this out as well. Every download helps the channel. operagx in the chat. And of course, 70 awesome people already. But you could be more. Could be more. The operagx gang has to rise up and grow. And you can make the difference. That said, game 3. X. 2. Game 3. Alrighty. Then let's decide this. Sharky versus Blast, game number 3. Score change. Yeah. Will we get a proper game? We haven't seen a single Night Elf tier 2 from these two fellas just yet. But we should. Will Sharky dab after a dub? Or will Blast take the W away from Germany's biggest talent? Northern Isles will show us. As I said, tomorrow we're back at 1 p.m. M Cup, more all the randoms. Some people love it, some people hate it. But that's the afternoon entertainment. And then in the evening hours, we got lots and lots and lots and lots of Fountain of Mana games to cast. Alrighty, no instant scout, no pull this time.
Your building is complete.
Okay, that was in sync. Keeper again. Going back to the winning strategy, and Sharky with an MK. Is that still the meta? Is that again the meta? We'll see, we'll see, we'll see.
I stand ready.
Our warriors have engaged the
It's
enemy.
quite ballsy to go for a Mountain King when the past 2 games were hunts, right? You gotta be sure to somehow be able to counter hunts. And it is hunts again. Ooh, this is usually a pretty hard counter to Mountain King, I would say. But hey, maybe there are answers already. Maybe with the Dragonhawks. We'll see about that.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
At least we're not peasant to the creeps, Sharky.
Our
Really?
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Really? Not like this. The footman 2 is not a great start. Not a great start. But the
Your
big mana
building is
potion.
complete.
And we've seen Sharky's
Sacred
footman
Grove is
control
being
was so far pretty
desecrated.
good. So,
Your
Stormbolt
building
surrounds,
is
huh?
complete.
I guess the win goes through Stormbolt surrounds. At the moment, oh, it is 4 units. But Blast is respecting the
Your
hammer, and
building
you
is
should.
complete. Your building is complete. Goddess, light my path.
Sneaky, sneaky ancient.
Goddess, light my path.
Our warriors have
sacred
engaged
grove
the
is being
enemy.
desecrated.
Let's see how much damage we can do here. Hunts counter footmen, but we need them in numbers. That second Ancient of War is crucial. I kind of like the attack, but you run into Nature's Meat Grinder once again. Entangle, guaranteed kill. That's 2 footmen and a peasant. Mr. Sharky, no reveal. True. And attack. So yeah, rifles necessary.
Our
Or
warriors have
Dragonhawks
engaged
or something. Solid distraction with that Mountain King. Keep her not level 3, then he's just half the threat. Or 0 of a threat if you're that far away from the footman.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Goddess, light my path.
I'd go crazy if I play Night Elf. These voice lines are so... wanna be sophisticated. It explains a lot though. Oh, Mountain King wants the item. Replenishment would have been so good. Both heroes so mana dependent. Hero versus hero action. Mountain King still has that potion. Keep her surrounded. LOL. No way. No way. Holy shit, 12 HP. The guts on this guy. That was risky. That was... I mean, it's the big... Imagine that Archer had enough damage. That's
Goddess,
flexing a
light
bit.
my path.
Are we on tier 2? Yeah, okay. Potion seems somewhat necessary. Mountain King almost down. And he moves to the creep to get level 3. Should he chase?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Your building is complete.
It's again the tier 1 tower push, by the way. And the Mountain King doesn't look too fresh just yet.
Research finished.
At least we got an Archmage with Waterman to get the first rifles out, but it's still a pretty big Huntress push. Okay, do or die.
Our sacred grove is
That was
being
ambitious.
desecrated.
So many militia, what the...
Goddess, light my path.
What the hell? And Mountain King is sturdy. Like, one entangle isn't enough. Book of the Dead. Nice surround on the peasant, gotta say. This guy didn't even know what hit him there. But yeah, this is the only push. I like that militia call. You have enough lumber. You're not dependent on the lumber. And with every second, the push gets weaker. With every Huntress dropping, your chance of winning is dropping big time.
Research finished.
Yeah, that was a great call, I think. Oh, the Whispers, they detonate earlier. Mana regen is missing, for sure. Still not over here. These militia are carrying the game. Surrounded the keeper again. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's the moment, man. Without a hero, this push is so dead. Sweet heads up moment.
Our champion has fallen.
Keeper too far forward. Instantly punished. Oh, so sad for Blast. But brave militia call. The proletarians win the
Goddess,
series.
light my path.
with pitchforks and bravity, or whatever the name with the noun is. Most important, pitchforks. Stocky, what's up?
Guard the land.
Tja, Blast, what now? What now? Youth is taken over in Fountain of Mana. Last chance. Entangles around, but it's 3-3 heroes, man. And tier 1 Night Elf isn't great. And single Keeper isn't great. And getting a hammer to the face isn't great if you're on the receiving end. Bash isn't great! Oh, snap. This is also a bit unlucky, I gotta say, but damn. Sharky with the 2 and 1. That's quite an MMR difference, isn't it? Sharky was 2k at one point, but I think not anymore. But what's Blast at the moment? As I said, I think Blast is a bit inactive. But man, that is one hell of a win. I always forget how Blast... No, that's... BL9 is D. Blast was at one point like 2200. Sick. 250 MMR. Not as much of an upset as Izzy is causing. But yeah, very good. Very good start into the league. Nice warm-up for a potential Inferno. Nice, 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 nice. Alrighty. That's it for today. Tomorrow, 1 p.m. we go into the M Cup with lots of random. Tomorrow around 7 p.m. more Fountain of Mana games. I try to bring you a lot of them. As many as I can. Because Group A, B, and C are all awesome. And we didn't start the coverage last time. Last week. Because I had a bit of an off week. So we got some catching up now. Thursday Creep Check. There's definitely the group drawing that I do. I hope that Florentine is there, but I don't know. But worst case, the League 3 participant, Neo, can carry this without the League 6 participant. I'm gonna rub that in his face the entire time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Support Fountain of Mana if you can. They have a Matcherino up. Which is not linked on the challenge. Okay. Wait, I gotta find it. So the winners of each group will be supported if people donate. And you can grab a nice profile picture as well. It's a super dope profile picture. Flucci is busy at the moment. And I gladly take over. Thank you, Random Bad Gamer. Now Matcherino is slow. But link is in the chat if you like the games. Reward the players if you can. Buy the profile pictures if you can. It's a $5 or a $10 or something. It's really good. Sharky, why you ask me? Ask the other people. If I'm not enough, screw you. Sitting there on your high horse after defeating Blast. Glaubst du kannst dir alles erlauben? He blocked me. I understand that. Okay, Matcherino currently down, but bookmark it. And do it tomorrow or later or whatever. I'm going to the kitchen now and cook some food. And I don't know, watch some streams and chill. And be back tomorrow with M Cup. Tomorrow's group is... Tomorrow's group is... Lawliot, Cini, Fly, and Sock. Isn't Lawliot in Miami? Or maybe he was and he's back already. Lawliot, Cini, Fly, and Sock. That sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. I don't know how good Fly is with other races, but we'll see about that. If you have a Prime sub lying around, I gladly take it. Currently, it's Subtember and subs are 25% off. So that is your chance to support us for the hours and hours and hours and hours we brought entertainment to you for 555 days straight. Once again, big shout out to Trevor for the big support this evening. 123 euros is mental. Also, Young Fang again, one gift sub after the next. Straight to the heart. See you tomorrow.